Hare Krishna Shraddha Vibhaga Yoga. So this chapter can be divided. Arjuna is an inquiry because last chapter ended with this point by Krishna. What is that? Ye shastra vidim usrijya vartate kamkarinaha nacha siddhim avapnoti na shantim na paramgati. Those people who shastra vidhi, who do not take care, and they worship according to their own whims, nothing will come to them. Na siddhim, na shanti, na paramgati. They will not achieve any perfection, neither any peace, neither ultimate destination. So Arjuna asks Krishna, I know so many people, Krishna. And what are these people? These people, Krishna, they do worship and they whimsically do something, but they do with great faith. Not in society that is more important than actually what is you are doing. I'm meditating. People don't know what they're meditating. Similarly, I worship with great faith he worships, but whimsical. That thing is not very right or correct. What is his destination? So Krishna explains, Arjuna, see that worship also is not independent. That depends on what mode he is in. Somebody says, I believe something. That belief also is not independent. And it depends on what kind of a mode he is in. Based on that, his belief is also fixed. Then Krishna starts explaining how the Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna fixes even your food, your sacrifices, the austerities, and charity. Charity, austerity, sacrifices, and food, all are affected by the Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. And therefore, at the end, Krishna says, what we should do? We should offer them. Some people still struggling when they didn't come for 2-3 days. Okay. So because this sattvic, rajasic, tamasic, all these sacrifice things are contaminated by sattva, rajas, tamo guna, therefore I should offer them to the Lord, Om Tat Sat, to be purified. And any sacrifice, charity, austerity done without offering to the Lord, Krishna Arpanam, that becomes impure, temporary, and useless. That's the whole chapter. Arjuna said, Krishna, what is the destination of a person who does not follow the principles of scripture, worships according to his own hymns, his own whims? Is he in goodness, passion, ignorance? So some people, any religion finally has some good rules and regulation. All religions are good at the end of the day, and person is gradually purified. But there are people who nothing to consider any religion, whimsically imagine something. Like, there was the Harry Potter thing, almost became like religion. What is the point in those things? What benefit do we get when we follow such things? Fine spaghetti monster. So Krishna says, no, they cannot imagine. They are imagining based on the modes, not independently. According to the modes of nature acquired by the embodied souls, one faith can be, my voice is clear, everybody?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, my faith can be of three kinds: goodness, passion. You can now hear about this. According to one's existence under the various modes of nature, one evolves a particular kind of faith. The living being is said to be in a particular kind of faith according to the modes he has acquired. Yajante satvika devan yaksha rakshamsi rajasaha pretan bhuta gananscha anye yajante tamasa janaha. Men in mode of goodness worship the devatas. Those in mode of passion worship the demons. They go to anybody, everybody who will give them some favor. Like people go to minister's place and they sit, sir, please help me. And those in a mode of ignorance worship ghost and spirit. So people do any worship, anything. Basically, they have none of bhaktas or none of them. They're bhakta of their own desires, they're bhakta of their own, vasanas. But they show some bhakti. This bhakti, what they show is just a show. It is based on the modes they are in. And here is Mangalore speciality. Just like Mysore Pak is one Mangalore speciality, another Mangalore speciality, Bhuta Puja. And beyond the Devata, Devi Devata Puja is the Puja of the Vishnu, which is not in Sattva, that is Shuddha Sattva. Purest of the pure heart, people worship the Lord Vishnu. Shabdam Vishuddham Vasudeva Sabditam. And the Sattva is totally purified, that it's called Vasudeva situation. Vishuddha Sattva. In that you can worship the Lord. So those who undergo severe austerities of penance is not recommended in the Vedic literature. These are all going on. That's not good. So performing just matter of show, impelled by passion, they torture the bodily organs as well as the super soul, dwelling as known as demons. Okay, now there is about food. Food can be in goodness, passion, ignorance. Food in goodness is like this, standard Mangalore thali. So you have fruits, you have custard. These are all very sattvic. Food mode of goodness, increase the duration of life, purify one existence, give strength, health, happiness, and satisfaction. And such nourishing foods are sweet, juicy, and fattening and palatable. That is sattvic ahara. Food is the mode of passion, too bitter, too sour, pungent, dry, hot, like a people in the mode of passion. Such food cause pain, distress, and disease. You get ulcer if you have them every day. Like all the hot, burning, chili. Food cooked, bakery items also come here. Food cooked more than 3 hours before being eaten, which is tasteless, stale, putrid, decomposed, unclean, is the food. Food in the mode of ignorance. This is all the food. Can you see that? It is a kind of cheese, very popular. People eat that kasu marja. How will I even look at that? Forget about eating. The people eat. The Tamasic people is very attractive. Meat burgers, very attractive for them. Of sacrifices that person performs. According to duty, according to scripture rules, and with no expectation of reward in the nature of goodness. So now we did food over. Food is sattvic food, sattvic ahara, rasic food, rasic ahara, too much chili, pungent, tamasic ahara, cooked more than 3 hours before being eaten. In that, I forgot to mention to you what liquor is always more than 3 hours before being eaten. Not 3 hours, it is 300 hours sometimes. Definitely, it's not recommended. It's liked by people in the mode of ignorance. So we get addicted to it, then you will like, but otherwise, everybody knows. Nobody will justify. It's not good. Food in the mode sacrifices performed according to duty and according to scriptural rules with no expectation reward in the nature of goodness. Chanting of Hare Krishna. We recommend, and I hope many of you are coming. Every day, please do come in the morning. At 5 to 6, you can chant. Now, one more day, the course will get over. So early morning, we can chant 5 to 6, 4:30 to 5 with the Mangalarti. And after 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock will be daily class. So only 1 hour you have a break. 8 o'clock is the class every day. And then in the evening, we have again 8 o'clock is the Aarti. Then 8:30 will be every day Krishna book reading. Yesterday we had and were very well attended. And this is very nice. And after that, if you get time, 9:15 Chaitanya Charitamrita. This is sacrifice. It was sacrifice performed just out of duty, that is sattvic, for one's purification, but sacrifice to make a show. A lot of money there, you want to make a show. Call people, boom, boom, tam, tam, basically, just for material benefit. And when they did not perform ostentatiously out of pride, the nature of passion, and this is ignorance, madness. He's cutting his own body and throwing on the fire. Perform, defy the scriptural rules in which no spiritual food is distributed, no hymns chanted, no remuneration made to the priest, which is faithless, that sacrifice the nature of ignorance. You know, this Bhasmasura with its foolishness. Okay, so we did now food and sacrifices. Sattvic food, rasic food, tamasic food. Sattvic food, increased duration of life. Rasic food is, too bitter, too salty, and tamasic food is stinking. Don't touch it. Eat only sattvic food. Then sacrifices done for one's own purification out of duty, like chanting the holy name of the Lord, is sattvic, but done out of boom, boom, tam, tam to make a big show, that is rasic. And sacrifice and done in which not following defiance of scriptural injunction, no prasadam is distributed, no hymns are chanted. This is not foolishness, tamasic. Sattvic, rasic, tamasic food, sattvic, rasic, tamasic sacrifices. Done. Okay, now two more. Deva Duja Guru Pragna Pujanam Shaucham Arjavam Brahmacharya Ahimsa Cha Shariram Tapochide. They're talking about austerities. Before we calculate sattvic, rasic, and tamasic austerities, it says very nice austerities. What are the austerities of the body? Austerity of the mind and austerity of the words. If this is set, then we'll define austerity, sattvic, rasic, and tamasic austerity. So austerity itself can be divided into three parts. Austerity of the body consists of worshipping the Supreme Lord, the Brahmana, spiritual master, superiors, father, mother, that is austerity. We should bow down to them. Cleanliness, simplicity, celibacy, non-violence are also austerity. And so first thing, the person should bow down to the Lord, bow down to his own parents, and bow down to his guru, that is austerity. Just like you're seeing a picture here, Dandavat, part of the Vedic culture is Dandavat. Like Chinese, they have, Japanese, they have that. They bow down like that. We have full. Cleanliness, simplicity, celibacy, non-violence, these are austerities of the body. And you can add to that cleanliness, keep the body clean, simple, celibate, and non-violent. Then austerity of speech, speaks a way it is beneficial, pleasing, and avoiding speech that offends. One should also recite the Vedas regularly. That is austerity of the speech. Serenity, simplicity, gravity, self-control, purity of thought are the austerities of the mind. This is keeping our life very pure, mind very, very pure. This is Shukamuni, son of Vedavyasa, very pure. So this has become the austerity. Austerity of the mind is keeping the mind very pure, grave, thoughtful. The speech, speaking is speeching, that is very pleasing. Not speak something which is hurts anybody. And body, always keeping it clean and bowing down to Father, Guru, and Krishna. Now these austerities of the body, of the mind, and of the words. Austerity of the mind, serenity, simplicity, gravity, purity of thought. Austerity of speech, speaking in a way which is truthful and beneficial, and avoid speech that offend. And also we should chant the Vedas regularly. And austerity of the body, to bow down to Father, Guru, and Krishna, and also to keep it clean, simple, and celibate. How sweet looks small child offering garland to the Acharya. That's austerity. Body, mind, and speech. Now these austerity, three kinds of austerity which we discussed now, when it is done not to benefit ourselves, but to please the Supreme is the nature of goodness. Just like these yatras we conduct, we are waiting. I'll take you also. In fact, we go every year to these yatras. One is we go to Vrindavan, and Vrindavan takes time. But we have a short yatra also in Vrindavan. We do 3-4 days. We cover all important areas. Although Vrindavan Parikrama takes 1 month. So this is short one. We are seeing Govardhan Parikrama and you do Vrindavan Parikrama. Govardhan Parikrama takes 27 kilometers, takes time. Then if you include Radhakund, it is that, otherwise it's 20 kilometers. And then there is Vrindavan Parikrama. Then there is other Parikramas. 3-4 days yatra we finish. Mayapur, that also takes around 1 week time. Mayapur Parikrama, and Mayapur Parikrama goes through Ganges. Regularly you have to take boat rides. Every year, these parikramas are organized by individual ISKCON temples and even by the organization also, very well attended. Thousands of people come. When this is over, Corona fever will take you out. Generally, we go during Kartik. This just now, Kartik is starting, October 23rd. We would have gone, but we cannot go. So aim is not to benefit themselves, but to please the Lord in the nature of goodness. But these austerity perform in order to gain respect, show honor and reverence, and said to be the mode of passion. They're neither stable or permanent. Austerity just performs to gain respect, honor, not good. And this is madness. Austerity penances perform foolishly, obstinate self-torture. So you have to destroy and enjoy others is said to be the mode of ignorance. Simply doing that of austerity, the intention of harming other people. Nonsense. So we got austerities of different kind. Then charity. So we have done food in 3 ways. We have done sacrifice in 3 ways. We did austerity in 3 ways. Food in 3 ways. Let us understand. Sattvic food was very good for health. Rasic food is ulcers. Tamasic food is madness. Then we had sacrifices. In Sattvic, you do without any expectation return, like Harinama Japa. In Rasic, just for boom, boom, tam, tam, just make big show, big function. But there is no such clear desire to serve the Lord, just to make a show in society. And Tamasic sacrifices is that fellow was giving his own head on the fire. Foolishness. Everything, Sattvic is best, Rasic is passionate, Tamasic is foolishness. And then we got, after that, just now we finished, that was austerities. Austerities can be Sattvic. I showed you the parikramas, and Rasic just to make again a show. Tamasic austerities are just to harm others, some severe austerity. That is not correct. Then can we now charity in the same way? Charity given to the right person at the right time. Charity in the mode of goodness to a worthy person. And then charity given to make a show. This is Rajasic. He wants a selfie. Some desire of return, that's not good. And perform at an improper place and time, it is given to unworthy person without respect and contempt. Charity in the mode of ignorance. This is charity in the mode of ignorance. He wants sweet and you will also go to hell. If you have to be very careful when you are giving somebody charity, you know he is very pure and it will go money for a good cause. Now, this chapter is over. It says all these charities, everything should be austerities, sacrifices, food. Everything should be offered to the Lord. Krishna Arpanam. That's what they say. I think some of you know that. After everything, we say Krishna Arpanam. Om Tat Sat is the same word. Krishna Arpanam. From the beginning of the creation of the 3 syllables, Om Tat Sat has been used to indicate Supreme Personality Goddess, Supreme Absolute Truth. They are uttered a Brahmana by chanting the Vedic hymn during sacrifices for the satisfaction of the Supreme. Just wait, Apodhar. Okay, Om Tat Sat used to indicate the Supreme Absolute Truth. These 3 symbolic representations are used with the Brahmanas while chanting the hymns of the Vedas and during sacrifices for satisfaction of the Supreme. Thus, transcendently undertake sacrifices, charity, and penances, beginning all as Om to attain the Supreme. This is the detailed description of the Om Tat Sat. You can read from the notes. One should perform sacrifice, penance, charity, the word Tat. The purpose of Tat of transcendental activity to get free from the mental gain, Tattvamasi. That's why the word Tat comes. And Sat, Om Tat Sat. The Absolute Truth is objective of the devotion service and it is indicated with the word Sat. These works, sacrifice, penance, charity, due to true to their absolute nature, are performed to please the Supreme Person, O son of Pritha. Sat eva Soumya. This is taken Chandogya Upanishad 6.2.1. Okay, now last verse of this chapter. But sacrifice, austerity, charity performed without faith in Supreme are called non-permanent, O son of Pritha. Regardless of whatever rites are performed, they are called asat and are useless both in this life and in the next. So everything at the end, Om Tat Sat of our Krishnarpanam, which is the tradition in India, offered for the Lord's pleasure. So that whatever is done, because it is material at the end of the day, Sattva Guna is also material, offered to the Lord, it becomes purified. Hare Krishna. Chapter is finished.
Beautiful. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Beautiful chapter.
A small chapter. Beautiful because it is very small. But it has implications are there. Now next chapter, 18th chapter, Krishna will again use Sattva, Rajas, Tamas and then finally conclude in devotion service. Yes, any questions anybody has? It is clear.
Hari Om Tat Sat. Prabhuji, can you order the four kinds of people? Mata, Mata, Pita, Guru, Govinda.
No, we have to bow down. No? We have to bow down. नमस्कार करने का.
जी एक श्लोक है ना, श्लोक कहते हैं इसको.
हाँ बोले.
गुरु गोविंद दोऊ खड़े काके लागो पाए, बलिहारी गुरु आपने गोविंद दियो बताए.
हाँ, very nice.
धन्यवाद प्रभु.
Hare Krishna, very nice. Actually, this is so nice. Pehle to it was part of the culture. We get up in the morning, bow down to the parent, bow down to the Lord. आजकल तो सिर झुकाना बहुत मुश्किल है. But today, previously it was ingrained. You know, they go to temple, they bow down. घर में bowing down. Even at so many functions, I remember when हम जब छोटे बच्चे थे, कहीं भी जाओ पैर पड़ो. You know, we bow down all. It's good austerity to the body. Hare Krishna. So if nothing is there, I can show some presentations. I have a lot of presentations to still show. I can do karma, or you want Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I can do either of them.
Karma Prabhu. Because that's a day of the everyday.
Complicated hai karma.
Need of the hour. Need of the hour.
Chalo.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I have a question.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, we will spend some 10 minutes in question, then we can go. We have a lot
Hare
of...
Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, being Purushottam month, we are reading the 108 shlokas, the important 108 shlokas you had given to us in the last session. I am also attending the Bhakti Vriksha. But yesterday we finished the first round. We have decided to do 3 rounds of the 108 shlokas, every day 9 shlokas with the purport. So yesterday we realized that after the 15th adhyaya, there is directly 18th adhyaya. There are no shlokas from the 16th, 17th adhyaya, Prabhuji.
Yeah, that's okay.
Why is that?
No, that's not in a purposeful. See what happens. These 108 was selected for preaching. You know, everything we do, there is a utility, no? So that's why it has come like that. There are very important instructions coming in 18th chapter. Not so many coming in 16, 17 is extends from the Sattva, Rajas, Tamas already disturbed, which has been explained. It just details now. Isn't it? It details Sattva, Rajas, Tamas has just come here. Isn't it?
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah, there is nothing like... we don't like this chapter, not like that. For preaching purposes, this is expanding already the concept of Sattva, Rajas, Tamas developed. You know, there was a full chapter of Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Now this is the details from that.
Okay. Another question, Prabhuji. If I have to contest to start with one adhyaya of Bhagavad Gita, which should we start with?
This month the people do 15th. Purushottam Mass, 15th chapter they chant.
Okay. Okay, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, there's a question from Kant, like, why do we do obeisance? Why do we not do obeisance directly to the deity? Like, we do it sidewise.
Oh,
So
that,
why
that
is it?
that depends on different sampradaya. There are different essence. See, the purpose is same. अब अलग अलग तरीके हैं. ऐसा is not like, see, Guru we do straight, and then Krishna we do from the left hand side, and Devatas from the right hand side, like that. That's in our parampara. Some paramparas, main thing is to bow down. वो मेन चीज है. अब तो झुकना तो है ही भगवान के आगे. To know that I am his dasa, I am his servant, we bow down. There is very nice on Rukmini give a message to the Brahmana and to please tell Krishna that, you know, I want him to come and take me. I don't want to get married to Shishupal. The pure Brahmana, he took the message, went to Krishna. Krishna received him with great satisfaction. Later he told Krishna, Krishna, she has given this message through me. I'm carrying the message. Very nice letter if you read Rukmini's letter to Krishna. Many people in marriage read that letter. So then what happened finally, Krishna, the Brahmana, she was very much in tension, will Krishna come or not? And finally the Brahmana came with a message. And she had nothing to give him at the time. She just bowed down. The Prabhupada says, so nice. Immediately anybody will be totally satisfied. If you have nothing, just one bow down. That shows of gratitude. So we have so much gratitude to the parents, to Krishna, to Devata. So we should bow down. Abhi jhukna is very nice principle in spiritual life. Humble and meek, get the kingdom of God. है नहीं है?
प्रभु पर्सनल जब आप हंसते नहीं हो आपकी क्या बोलते हैं असली उम्र देखते हैं हम. जब हंसते हो पहला 25 के लगते हो. जी श्री प्रभु जी को आप में देखना चाहते हो तो हमेशा हंसते ही रहो. हमेशा पहला 25 ही रहो. धन्यवाद.
हरे कृष्णा. Okay, any other
Krishna
question?
Prabhu, I have one question. Okay, so basically, so should we believe in God blindly, or should we be eligible first and then believe in Him? So the question why I'm asking is like 8 years back, my mom, she had an heart attack. Okay, so at that time I was not completely into Krishna, but I just prayed, God, please save my mom. Okay, and it happened, and she's healthy now. So like the other day you had given an example, like before you plan to study in IIT, you should be eligible for that. So I have a confusion over here, like to understand God first and then
catch 22 है बड़ा interesting. Catch 22 है. Okay. Say I tell you what the catch 22 is, and we have to break the catch 22. What catch 22 is the two shlokas which are contradictory. Okay. One shloka says, if you surrender to God, you get purified. Sarvodharman parityaja bhi aayega next chapter mein, final instruction of Krishna. Sarvodharman parityaja mamekam sharanam raja aham tam sarva papebhyo mokshayami asacha. You abandon everything, surrender to me, I'll purify you. Otherwise, if you surrender, then you get purified. Other shloka is, unless you are purified, you cannot surrender. Yesham tu antagatam papam jananam punyakarmana tedandamo nirmuktam bhajante ma. Unless you are purified, you cannot surrender. And when you surrender, you get purified. अरे तो फंस गए हम. अब surrender करेंगे purifying हो. जब तक purify नहीं हो surrender नहीं करेंगे तो मतलब your effort to come out of that brings the compassion of Krishna, and then we can surrender. Sincere effort should be there that brings compassion of Vaishnavas, of Guru and Krishna. Isn't it? A small child is stuck up, but when he's trying, sincerely trying, marks are given for trying. See, in material life, mein try karne ke marks nahi milte hai. Correct? If you fail, you fail. Spiritual life, marks are given for trying even though you fail. And then that brings compassion of Krishna, and he picks you up. There is a nice story told of a small child, small bird. So the bird was actually, the ocean washed her eggs away. The bird became very disturbed and great tension. So the bird started to go to the ocean, said, please give my eggs back. I can't, my children's you have taken away. The ocean personified did not hear. Just like Lord Rama also first when he asked ocean, give me way. Ocean did not hear. So then now the bird said, okay, you don't give my eggs, I'll empty you. So she started taking drop. And finally what happened? Garuda came to know, small bird, one drop by drop, ocean is taking just to save her children. Then Garuda came out of compassion and asked the ocean, should I try? Ocean person got scared because Garuda is servant of Vishnu, can do anything. He returned the eggs. So that story is recounted to show actually how the bird got the egg not because of her own strength, because of the compassion from Garuda. So we overcome Maya, we reach the lotus feet of the Lord, not by our own strength, compassion. When you're sincerely trying, just like you get up in the morning and you sincerely chant the Nama of the Lord's compassion comes. And then we advance.
Okay.
Karuna. ये हमारा मार्ग ही करुणा का मार्ग है. We bring compassion by our sincerity. Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
I want to share this very now, like, you know, when you were telling Mom Ekam Charanam Vraja, I have a person in contact at Tirupati whom I really like, you know, really, I have great respect for him. I rarely get messages from him. I got just a message, the same message, Mom Ekam Charanam Vraja, and the meaning of it in Tamil. I just want to share it, like, you know, God's grace, like, you know, when somebody spells, like, you know, if it is coming directly from as a message also, it's the presence of the Almighty, the energy, that supreme energy everywhere.
Person, not energy, person. See
person.
what happens?
Yeah, God is not an energy, he is a person. Yeah.
ये 18 चैप्टर में मैं बार बोलूंगा. I tell you, उसके बाद मैं after that I take a quiz. I don't know this time what I plan to do. एक final quiz लेता हूँ after 18 chapters. उसमें I ask very basic thing, like after Ramayana हो सीता करके very basic question. उसमें एक question होता है, is God energy person? 50% will still write his energy. What can
I learned this, I rectified, like, you know, every time it comes to my mind, I rectify it after listening to a lecture. But today again, I committed the mistake. God is the person.
No. See, he is energy also, but his higher aspect is he is a person. Like when sun is there, sunshine is, one sense you're correct to say, when you say sunshine in your room, sun has come, correct? Because sunshine you cannot separate from the sun. It is part of there is no sun without sunshine. And how can sunshine exist without the sun? So energetic are connected. So nothing wrong to remember energy, but behind the energy there is energetic. Behind Shakti there is Shakti Man. Like
and another thing, actually I have forwarded the upcoming thing. Many that is when they are asking, they have already asked for, like, you know, many would like to join, but the response they are not getting immediately, so they're just waiting. I have told them it may open 2 days before the class or something, but
when they register, they're in a WhatsApp group. Oh yeah, that's a response. They're already in a WhatsApp group, no? You know that registration is their form. They just go in the WhatsApp group. They are there. I will take care of that. That's why I made a very simple system. See, I could have gone for very elaborate, some expensive system. It's a very simple. See the WhatsApp group, they go and they start chatting among each other. In the beginning, I don't give chatting before the class start because they chat then everything. They will talk all. अभी तो गीता सुना ही नहीं है ना. They will talk all news discussion starts. So इसके लिए उसको बंद कर देता हूँ अभी. As the class discussion starts, and I put a warning, please discuss only what is in the class so that people don't lose track of instructions, है ना? So like that. Nice.
Thank you.
Simple. So tell them it's fine, and just if they're in the WhatsApp group, we will take care of it. And it's starting now. 1 more week. Please make it successful. It is by help of the old students that we get new students. See, I'm not making any propaganda. In the newspaper, if you know somebody, get it done. Otherwise, advertisements are very expensive. We cannot afford. So
we started this.
Pass the word.
We started putting it on the status, sending it to everyone. We don't want to leave anyone.
Yeah, it's let them hear. And you see, everything is auspicious, when hearing Bhagavad Gita. Now 18th chapter tomorrow, Krishna will say, Nata tasmad manusyeshu Kashit me priya krittama. Nobody is more dear to me than to tell the message of Gita to other person. Krishna says it becomes very dear to me. Chalo, so karma dekhna tha na? We wanted to see karma.
Prabhuji, just one question. You mentioned about the Sarva Dharman Parityaja Mameka Sharanam Vraja. Which is the other shloka, Prabhuji? Which you said is confusing.
Conclusion.
And then you clarified, yeah.
Oh, I said there are two shlokas which are contradictory. One shloka is Krishna says, you surrender to me, you will get purified. And the other shloka is Yesham to antagatam papam janana punya karmana te dvanda moha nirmuktam bhajante mama dhrinavrata. Who with full determination, antagatam papam, who's totally pure. There is no papa in his life now. Jananam punya karmana. Birth after birth, he's only doing good activities. He can surrender to me. अरे ये तो उल्टा हो गया ना, opposite हो गया. So solution is you are helpless now. I cannot surrender because I am not pure. How do I surrender? Like Prabhuji said, just try. Your effort will bring compassion of Krishna and then you can surrender.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Please accept our sincere namaskarams to you.
Hare Krishna. So let us try this presentation. All these presentations are little funny, so please don't mind. They are made for the students. Just take, that's how we designed them. And this comes in my documents. I can locate. Yeah, here it is. And then it's for students. And this is a lot of presentation which I have not done to you. And laws of karma, nature of the world, gaining knowledge, yoga for the God exist, activities of mind, sciences. Let me search from here.